Hi everyone, my name's James and I'm from Yati Yoga. Today I'll be bringing you one of our newer classes, and it's just a gentle exercise class to be done mostly in a chair and mostly for those seniors out there. So look, over time, as we get older, as we age, our bodies start to get a little bit of aches and pains, and maybe in the past we've had some injuries and so forth. And movement, or what we once knew of movement, can become quite challenging. So what we're going to do is just a really gentle program to get you moving from toe to head, quite simply in a chair. We'll do some standing stuff as well. So you do what you can. If you're being guided by someone, speak to them about how you're feeling and just do what you can for the first time that we do this session, okay? All right, so very simply, what we do, hopefully we've got a nice comfortable chair on a nice comfortable surface and a nice even surface. So we're just going to sit in the chair. If you've got shoes on, I suggest it'd probably be good to take those shoes off if you can, and socks as well. Over time, while our feet are in a shoe, what can happen is we start to lose a little bit of contact with our toes. So by taking the shoes off and taking the socks off, just giving your feet a chance to really open up. And we'll do some movements even for our toes as well. Okay. So hopefully you've taken your shoes off and you're ready to commence some of the exercises. Like I said, we'll start from the bottom and then we'll slowly move up. And again, just do what your body allows you to do. So we're just going to start with our toes, like we said, and we're just going to see what kind of movement we've got just by lifting our toes and dropping our toes, lifting and dropping. And I just want you to keep doing that a few times. And just seeing if you can go a little bit further, if you can push a little bit more whilst you're doing that. Okay. And then once we've done our toes, what we're going to do, we're just going to bring our feet a bit closer to our chairs. And from here, now what we're going to do, we're going to lift up onto our toes by lifting our heels off the ground. So just dropping the feet, lifting the heels up, dropping them down, lifting up, just nice and slowly. You're going to go through that about 15 times. So just going up and down, we're at about 10. Couple more to go. Fantastic. Okay, the next one that we're going to try for our feet is we're just going to come back into the chair if you can. What you're going to try and do is just allow one leg to come forward. And now you're just going to extend from the ankle and then flex the ankle and extend through the ankle and flex the ankle and extend and flex. Just nice and slowly. No need to rush. Just try to go nice and straight with this one as well. Okay. All right, bringing that leg down. Same on the other side if you can. Lifting the foot up and just extend and flex and extend and flex. And we're going to do this side as well, about 5 to 10 times. And again, everyone's going to have a different amount of movement in the ankle, just depending on injuries that they've suffered or haven't suffered throughout their lives. Leg coming down. We'll go back to that first leg, and this time, rather than going straight with a forward and flex and extension, now we're just going to try and roll some circles. So just doing some circles towards the inside first, just seeing what kind of movement left to right we've got now with that ankle. And then we'll go back the other way. You might hear some clicking, that's fine. Just being able to do it, it's a good thing. Okay, and bringing that leg down. We'll do some circles with the other leg again. So again, inwards. And again, sometimes you might find it just hard to bring the foot inwards and then change direction. So sometimes what we're getting here, not only are we getting the ankle movement, but we're getting the brain to tell the ankle which way to go, which sometimes can change. And now we go the opposite way. Okay, so now we've sort of worked through the feet, we've sort of warmed up through the ankles, and we'll bring that foot down. We're going to start moving up the legs now. So we'll go towards the upper leg and the knee. So we'll just see how you go, sitting up nice and tall, or as tall as you can. Just extending the leg, bringing down the leg. If you need to, you can bring it to the ground. And if you feel the need that you don't need to bring it to the ground, you can hold it slightly off the ground and extend and bring it back. If you're doing it this way, you'll find maybe a little bit more of tension through the upper leg. If you need to have a break, you can just bring it down every time. So you do a few extensions on the right leg. Okay, and then we'll do the same on the left. So again, extending, bringing it down, extending, bringing it down, and extending and down, just like so. Okay, very good. Now we'll just try and do some knee lifts. So again, this time you might need to come and shift forward a little bit in your chair, keeping a nice straight spine. If you need to hold somewhere, you can hold onto your chair. Otherwise, just hands by your side and just try to bring one knee up and down, knee up and down, knee up and down. Don't need to go too high, don't need to go too quick. Nice and gentle, just getting some flexion through the hip. Excellent. Couple more. Great. Now we'll move on to the opposite leg. Same thing. Just gentle knee lifts. Trying to keep the body nice, tall and straight and balanced. Just working through hip flexion of your left hip. Okay. Great work. Just give yourself a little bit of a wiggle in your chair. Just going to grab a drink. Okay. So the next one we'll do is we'll just do a little forward fold from the hips. So come in quite forward in your chair. Just slowly bringing your back forward. If you can, just start to bring your hands forward as well. And just sort of lying and breathing, letting your chest fall to your thighs or as far as you can. And just breathe. And just breathe. And breathe. And then just slowly come up. From here we'll do just some side twists. So we're just going to bring two hands to one leg, and the leg that the hands are on, we're going to turn our body to that side. We're going to rotate through the shoulders and just let the head slowly follow to wherever you can go with your body. Try to keep your body nice and tall whilst you do it. Continually breathing, so don't hold your breath. Slowly bring your head around first, and then slowly release your arms. We'll bring the hands to the other side. Start to rotate through your shoulders first, and then slowly turn your head to follow. Breathe. And then just slowly bring your head back, and slowly bring your hands back. We're going to increase that a little bit this time. Bring your hands out to the side with your palms facing forwards. This time you're going to turn your hands to one side, and then you're going to bring your head to follow to the back hand. Keeping the arms up, feeling the stretch a little bit through the arms and shoulders this time. Breathe in, slowly turning your head first, bringing your hands around, bring them down, have a little break. Give them a shake, arms up, palms forward, Rotate the hands, turn the head, look towards that back hand, breathe through it, feel the stretch going through the arm and neck, and slowly bring the head back, and then bring the arms back as well, and the arms can come down. This time we're going to bring one hand to the hip, one hand up above our head, and slowly bring our body to that side. Getting a nice stretch through the hip, and then bring our arm up to center, bringing that hand down to the hip. The other hand comes up, bringing our bodies to the opposite side. And breathe in, opening up through the opposite hip. And slowly bringing our bodies back up. We'll stand up now. We'll walk to the back of the chair. From the back of the chair, what I'd like you to do is to turn around and just put your hands on the chair and pull your shoulders back, just to really open up through your back, shoulders and neck. Pulling those shoulders back, breathe in, and then slowly releasing those shoulders. From here we can continue with the shoulders with some shoulder rolls. Some shoulder rolls. Again, you might hear some clicking. If you can go backwards, fantastic. A little bit challenging is to go forwards with them. Can you rotate them forwards? Full rolls. And then bringing them back down. This time we can bring our arms above our head if we can. And just trying to stretch high. That's all we're going to do. Just trying to lift and reach for the sky. And breathe. And breathe. And bringing those arms down. Holding onto the back of the chair this time. Again, we can come back onto our toes like we did while we were seated. We can do another 5 of them. And 3. Lifting up those heels. And 4. And 5. This time we're going to bring our leg out to the side. But just keeping the body straight, trying to lift that leg out. The leg can hit the floor and you can relax. Or you can try and keep that leg up off the floor just for a little bit more tension. We'll do another 5 to 10 there. Couple more. Okay, change legs, same on the other leg. Again, works on balance, trying to keep the body nice and still and straight. And then as you develop more strength in the leg, potentially that leg will lift a little higher, or you could hold it out a little longer. A few more on that side. Okay, I'm just going to turn my chair around just so you can see this. Just from your chair, you're going to hold on. And what you're going to try and do, just holding on with your chair, trying to keep your back relatively straight. We're just going to try and bend those knees and not really bend the knees forward too much, but just see if you can do a little sit down movement, holding on. Just that little sit down movement. A little sit down movement. A little sit down. We like to call it a squat in fitness terms. And just do a couple more of them. Okay, that's it. Fantastic. Just for the back of the leg, we're just going to do some hamstring curls. So just lifting the leg up and just trying to lift the heel up and down. And 2. So the leg's not moving forward and back. It's just that leg is moving up and back down. And up and down from the knee. And then another one that we can work on from this is up into the glute and the bottom muscle, which sometimes can be sore because it's not strong. So you just hold that leg in that right position and then you just kick the leg backwards. 2, Just kick the leg backwards really gently. A few more. Okay, we'll do it with the opposite leg. So the first one was just to lift the leg up and down, bending through the knee, working through the back hamstring. A few times. And then that last one that we said we're going to do is just working through the bottom. So that was just holding the leg up and just that little kick back, just to work through the glutes. Keeping a straight body. Okay. So we've gone pretty much quite gently from our toes, through our body, through our hips, into our upper body's torso, lower backs and glutes, shoulders. We've done just a little stretch routine or chair aerobics that you could possibly do most days just to get some movement in the mornings and to have some more blood flow through your bodies and over time develop a little bit more strength and mobility. Hope you enjoyed the class, and if you did, come and join us. It's free to try. Have a great day.